that work? I don't know what's happening. It's still the music.
I brought everyone on.
Yay!
Look at technology. Look at
that. That's so
Wow.
exciting. Welcome to our first Twitch stream of Tetris. So we can make money. Okay, so if you guys are here to watch a grown person play Tetris for an hour.
Yes.
I apologize. Also, thank you.
Well, we're here because we met each other online trying to find a community where we can watch other people play Tetris.
Yes.
And that's
Right.
that's how we came
People
together.
over the age of 30.
Outlet. Yes.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
We're a
I knew
small
it.
but mighty group. Yes.
It's very small, but here's the thing: we are changing the industry 1, 2, 3 people at a time.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, welcome. Thank you for being here. We are not just changing the industry 3 people at a time while you watch a grown person play Tetris. We are trying to raise some money for our industry that's on strike and raise some money for some writers who very much deserve and need the money because they're being screwed over right now. And so what we'd love you to do is, if you feel so inclined, we are going to put it in the chat, and there will be a link that you guys can donate to the Entertainment Community Fund, which will go to everyone in the industry, not just writers, everyone out of work who are struggling to pay bills and survive right now. So it's pretty fun. So that'll be great. So yes, donate in the chat. We'll have some donation rates. I don't even know what it's called. I tried to watch a Twitch stream to find out what people do during these things.
Yeah.
I felt very old, and I also had no clue what was going on. People are very good at video games.
I don't know what's going on. But I mean, just in general, so this is like a next level.
I feel like you're doing great. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm trying to distinguish that I'm just here for tech. That's what I'm doing.
No. Okay. Let's introduce everyone. All right. No, Jolie's not just here for tech. Jolie's amazing.
That's not what the label says.
Well, she is. Her label says tech. Her label says tech person and all around awesome person. Julie's also a very hilarious comedian, so check out all her stuff.
Nice.
We also have the lovely Brian Huskey from all kinds of stuff. He's doing everything. We just saw him in American Born Chinese, which was hilarious, and he flew through the air.
Nice.
And the wonderful Sara Amini.
I got to do a little CGI,
Awesome.
It was great. It's hard on the crotch. Lily's a little behind the scenes on how the industry works. Rough on the crotch. So let's give it up. Like any Keanu Reeves has some kind of amazing groin because it's
Tom
like,
Cruise
that's been pretty established.
It's like a metal and leather diaper that they strap you into, and then you're just like,
wow.
Yeah.
How many hours were you doing that?
It was very quick. It was one of those ones where you I just wait around for a long time and then you get in and out stuff like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was super fun. Super fun.
That's
pretty amazing.
It's pretty cool.
Amazing.
It's very cool.
Speaking of amazing, Sara Amini, have you ever flown through the air? Because you are also amazing. And very talented.
I have.
And has also been in everything.
I have flown through the air. I just was on a Southwest flight to Houston to see my parents. And I flew back in the air again. So 2 times this month.
Cool.
Take that, Brian Huskey.
He only did it for 30 minutes. Yours was at least 2 hours.
Hey, 3 hours, baby. I don't have a
What a
crutch
win.
anymore. But yeah.
Because you were on a Southwest flight?
Yeah, exactly. Because I was on the Southwest flight. Just kidding.
Amazing. All right.
Nah,
Well,
see?
have you guys?
Don't piss me off. I will storm out of this chat right away.
I was like, I've pissed off Brian and Southwest Airlines in the first
Yeah.
4 minutes of this. Yeah.
I got off. I tweeted at Southwest.
Yes.
I said, "You're getting
Yeah.
defamed right now. Get your lawyers." So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
you're screwed. Sorry.
Okay.
Welcome to the business, baby.
Yeah.
Brian has nothing but time right now, so
Totally.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Until these like
Yeah.
indie writers get their act together, I'm just sitting around. Just sitting around.
oh man, amazing. So have you guys ever played Tetris?
Yes. Years
Yes.
and years. Many decades ago, probably. I think I did it on like early, like, this size technology.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like it just did that, only that. Or the ones that you had like the big chip. I mean, this is how little I know about it. It's like you stick it in there and you can change the little modules.
Like a Game Boy, right?
Sure. Yeah. Let's go with that. Game Boy.
What was it ever on like? It was on like N64 at some point, wasn't it? Or maybe Super Nintendo? I feel like I put it into something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds right. I mean,
Yeah.
it was first on Game Boy. Like that's how it.
Right. Yeah. I know.
Into
I watched the
existence.
movie.
Yeah. That's how I knew.
Oh. Is that why is that part of the inspiration? Because it's hot? It's hot right now? It's like in the zeitgeist?
It's IP. Yeah.
Oh my god.
No. I'm not very good at a lot of things. But I am very good at Tetris for some odd reason. And when I was like a kid, we used to play, like we used to have a Game Boy, and we would like stay up till like 2 a.m. having like Tetris battles.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So it's like one of those, and then it like they released it on Switch, so you can like play all the Game Boy games on a Switch. So I bought a Switch to just do that. Which is such a waste of money. I really should find someone to give me money advice, because that was dumb. But here we are.
Is Switch different than Twitch, says the oldest person here?
Yes, it's Nintendo. So this is a Switch.
Oh, that's right.
That's a
Okay.
Switch.
This is what
And
my
it can be
nephews
one
and then
controller, and it can be 2 controllers. That's
So these come off, these little doohickeys.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you can play with each other.
I
love that we're all trying to explain this.
Yeah.
I have a cousin who is mid-30s, maybe closer to 40, obsessed with games. And so any conversation I have with him is like, how are you doing? Things are good. And then he just starts to kind of talk at me about how he hacked his Game Boy and how he can play. He's got 7,000 games on there, and he did some and I just like, whoosh, I blank out.
Wow.
But it's impressive. Everything he tells me is like, that is amazing. But he goes,
I love children for that reason. They can talk at you about absolutely nothing for hours on end.
And just the commitment to the level of details that are, I mean, he can be saying absolute garbage to me, and I wouldn't know it, but
they also assume you have like a pre-existing knowledge of whatever they're talking about. So they'll give you like specific details, and they'll just be like, or like people in their class, they'll be like, and Brian said, and Adriana said, and you're like, yes, I definitely know who these people are.
I can imagine Adriana saying that. Totally.
Shannon, I'm good on Tetris whenever you want to start.
All right.
Ooh.
Should we play Tetris? Well, should I?
Should you play Tetris?
Should we root you on?
Do you want me to do a fancy wipe for this? Should we do like a fun
yes.
Okay, cool. What do we like? We like the sound of roller door, or do we like the sound of cube zoom?
Ooh, roller door. That sounds. Let's pretend we're opening up some like rented like storage space, and you're inside playing by yourself.
This is. I wish I had like a swish sound effect. So, but I don't. But here.
Oh, I could do it.
Oh,
oh, so it's right in the middle.
Awesome.
Roller door.
Right.
But look, I did get this one sound effect here. Let's see if it works. There it is.
That's what an audience used to sound like.
They keep going. They love you.
Wow,
Shannon.
they really loved it.
Wow, I knew it. It's the most applause I've ever gotten ever.
Wow.
All right, this is very exciting. Okay, so while this is happening, please we're gonna take a break after I play a game and ask Sarah and Brian some questions. So if you guys have any questions for the incredible Sarah and Brian about literally anything, it can be about Tetris, it can be about life, it can be what their favorite color is, whatever you want. Literally put it in the chat, and we're gonna answer them.
Are you starting at level 9? Are you starting at level 9?
So here's a trick, right? If you start higher, your scores. If you your scores are much lower.
Oh,
fun tip for Tetris on the Twitch on streaming.
Okay.
I don't know what we're on. Anyway, yeah. So if
we're on Switch. I think we're on Switch.
And look at it. I genuinely don't know.
Oh, it's starting.
And look at this is sort of like 87 like green screen style.
Yeah, this is actual Game Boy like Tetris.
Dang.
Like they made it, they redid it. Yeah.
You're very good, Shannon. What the
Thank
heck?
you.
What?
Yeah, so what is it? So your brain it works you have a great spatial relation brain?
I don't know. I guess. I was just messed up, so.
I mean, we're trying to hire you here, so you need to talk yourself up.
Right.
Yes, I have great spatial relations. I don't know what that relates to.
Actually implies.
Or how that helped me in. Yeah, how does that help me in life?
Well, we shoot pornography, so that's sort of that's what makes sense. That's what that relates to.
Great. Well, then in that case, I would be very good at that.
Wow, you are good. And so wait, okay, so then at 100,000, there's a missile that's launched?
Oh, there's a rocket.
Yes, there's a missile from Russia that is launched.
Right. So,
sorry, everyone.
Wow. So this is actually you've got the keys, and this is how we go. This is how we go.
Sorry, I didn't know that. I forgot to tell you.
Already so close to getting 100,000. I feel like.
Oh like no, I've got like 8,000.
Well, you're halfway there.
Yeah,
so
you're already halfway there. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a ways to go. Meaning. Halfway there.
This is very impressive.
No.
Thank you.
I've tried to. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. No, you must go ahead.
No. I was just right. Well, I was about to say I was given a Xbox at some I go to so few of them, but it was like one of those like a sweet thing, and somebody's like, and they're like, they're giving them away. Go over and get one. I was like, I'm with him. It's like, don't stupid, go get something. So I was like, I got it, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna be a gamer now, and I just am not a gamer. Like I immediately got depressed. I just felt like I just felt lonely, and it was right after. It also was timed right after my divorce. I was like, "Oh, this is perfect timing. I'll stay alone and just play games."
Oh no!
It's quickly shut it down.
Yeah.
And then thankfully my daughter too. She was young at the time, and it had it comes with that zoo video game. And I was like, yeah, you can raise animals at a zoo and stuff. And her brain is also not wired for that. She's like, I don't know. So
your daughter didn't play Animal Crossing at all during the pandemic then?
No, she did. She did a little bit. Yeah, but she's never gotten super into it, which thank God.
Yeah.
She just goes onto any social media and has her brain altered. That it's much more relaxing.
She's just part of the far right all of a sudden.
Yeah, she's just part of like a vast and growing community, and she's got friends. That's great.
I used to play when I was a kid. Well, my siblings and I are like really far apart in age. Not really far apart, 7 and 9 years apart. So, but the first 7 years I was alone, and my parents didn't buy me video games. Yeah, I'm the eldest. They didn't buy me video games, so my entryway. You guys remember Mavis Beacon? It was like a game that taught you to type.
Educational tool, right?
Oh,
right. Yeah. So it wasn't a game. It was just teaching me
how homework.
It was more homework.
Disguised as a game.
Yeah, and that's what I used to play as a kid.
That's
but I was going to ask you, Shannon, if this translates to like, are you also very good at like online solitaire or Minesweeper, which I don't understand for shit.
I'm obsessed with Minesweeper. That's a good game.
But it doesn't.
I didn't understand that one.
I don't get it.
It's good. You know what, Shannon? I know I said my rider is that I get to play one game of Tetris, but actually, I think maybe I'll take that time and I'll play Minesweeper for everybody.
Yes.
I'll teach you how to
sweep
play.
It.
All right.
I don't
understand it because there's like bombs, right? And like you had to like avoid the bombs or something.
It makes so much sense when you learn.
And
so apparently you've already launched a missile at North Korea,
Russia.
right?
Oh, yay!
Was it Russia?
Yay!
I thought we were gonna.
Russia.
I thought you were.
It was.
Oh, you're launching. So you have the key to their missile. Oh, so okay. So then we blame World War III on them.
Yes.
And then we're in the clear. Cool.
Exactly. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
This was part of, and Oppenheimer foresaw all of this. This was like part of what he sort of warned against. It's like development of video games.
That is part of the 7-hour-long movie that you
the
get
Nolan
to watch.
opus.
Yes.
Yes.
That movie.
And is
Have you guys
tied
seen
up
any
with.
movies?
I saw.
Ever.
I saw Asteroid City the other day.
Ever.
I also saw Asteroid City. What are your thoughts?
I love Wes Anderson, and now I'm kind of like, okay, I get it.
I 1,000% agree.
It's like visually great.
Agree. Yep.
Not
Story.
I'm super curious. When I'm watching them, I'm only thinking acting stuff. I'm not believing them as characters. I'm always thinking of the actor doing this kind of patter, this kind of dialogue, this kind of pacing, and then working like, okay, so I got to do this scene. And I'm going to walk over here, and you're going to dolly left and follow me, and I got to dolly, Yeah. So, and honestly, I went with my daughter, and we were both like, I said like, I was confused. Were you confused? She's like, yeah, I think I understood. I think I understood most of it, but it kind of lost me. And I fell asleep during it. So
you did.
I did, but I had had a horrible flight experience, not on Southwest, but on Delta. So if you want to log off.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm surprised.
Delta shit the bed on me.
S2 Delta.
Oh, no.
What did they do?
I woke up and they're like, oh, by the way, your flight's been canceled, but don't worry, we booked you on another one 7 hours later. And then went to the airport and they're like, hey, don't worry, this one's delayed, but we're going to get you on another one. Oh, don't worry, we didn't get you on that one. We got you on the connecting flight. So it was just like, I got home 18. Whoa, did you die?
I died, I'm sorry. But there's a rocket.
Oh, we're in the middle.
Rocket!
Here we go.
Rocket!
Armageddon! Thank you, Shannon, for starting Armageddon.
Yay!
You're welcome.
Wow, I did not have confidence in this missile.
World War III. World War III.
Here I go.
Oh.
And that Wes Anderson thing is the same reason why horror movies don't scare me, because like the whole time I'm just thinking about like everyone standing around watching it happen.
Yeah, and it's very clear he has an obsession with like the artifice of theater and film and stuff, and this one does that.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
puts them together.
Yeah.
But If I
felt
was
the
ever
same way
cast
you
in
did.
one, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
What's your
Sure.
favorite Wes Anderson movie?
What is the one? It's not Royal Tenenbaums, which everybody loved.
Oh,
I need to watch. I do want to watch it
that
again.
one. Yeah.
What was the one before that?
Rushmore?
What did he do? Rushmore then Royal?
Bottle Rockets. Yeah.
Maybe it was after that. I really like.
I remember if Rushmore is before or after. Oh, Life Aquatic was in that kind of. No, maybe a little after.
Bottle Rocket. Yeah, Bottle Rocket, Rushmore, then maybe Royal Tenenbaums, and then I don't remember Aquatic. But I hated Life Aquatic the first time I saw it, and then I saw it again. I was like, I like this. Yeah.
I really love Grand Budapest as well.
Oh yeah.
Royal, but I also really loved Grand Budapest.
Yeah. What about you, Shannon?
But
do you have a fave?
Oh, this is gonna sound like a child, but I really liked Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Oh, I love Fantastic Mr. Fox. I forgot about that one.
I also liked Isle of Dogs.
Oh, I loved Isle of Dogs, but I also love dogs. Yeah. So if you put them in anything, I'll probably watch it.
Yeah. You're an easy demographic.
Yeah, I'm the easiest demographic you'll ever find. Like, oh, there's a dog in it? Yeah. Wait, but then I look up if it dies, because if it dies, I'm not going to watch it.
Which there's a website, right? That'll tell you.
Yeah, there is. It's called Does the Dog Die?
Oh, wow.
That's so funny.
Well, I mean, it's like everything now, but.
That's really
it's not just dogs. Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't approve of that one bit. Are you guys spoiled? Do you read? Now I'm at the point where I don't read reviews or find out what I'm in for with a movie. I'm just like, all right, I'm going to see if this trailer sold me what I think it's going to be.
Sometimes. I feel like if I'm on the fence, I'll read a review, but if I want to see it, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
you can kind of tell the trailers are like, oh, they used everything they had in this trailer.
Totally. You're like, I just watched the entire movie. Yeah.
Yeah. Or I saw the 4 funny parts of this movie. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yes, for sure. I saw Spider-Verse was great. I saw that.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, I wanted to see it. Everyone I know has seen it. So
yeah,
I'm going to find that Spider-Verse date.
And I watched Past Lives, which was good. No, I know.
Oh, yeah?
What was that?
What is that one?
Past Lives. It's a new, I think she's this first-time director, or maybe she's directed stuff in Korea, but it's the movie with Greta Lee, and she, it's like about her childhood sweetheart in Korea, and then she emigrates to Canada, and they sort of reconnect via Zoom later on.
Yeah. And she's with somebody.
But then she's married, and then she gets married, and then he's like, I'm coming to the US, I'd love to see you. And it was very good. It was like a quiet, intimate movie, which they don't make a lot of those anymore. So it was quite nice,
That's cool.
I liked that one.
That's cool. Yeah, I do want to see Oppenheimer.
It
does look opusy. It does look large.
Yes.
Otherwise, I don't know. I don't really know what else is coming.
Can you guys sit through 3-hour movies though?
No. Movies should be 70 minutes and with an intermission.
You know what?
Yeah.
I am with you on the intermission. Actually, I said this to my husband the other day because I was watching. This was like last year. We were watching Emo Batman. Robert Pattinson's Batman.
God, that was so long.
Emo Batman.
I was like, I can't remember. Robert Pattinson's Batman. We were watching it, and I was so distracted by the amount of times people just got up freely during the movie. Get a snack. Go to the bathroom. I was like, oh yeah, the pandemic has totally changed the way we watch things. We watch Netflix, or we just keep it going, and we get up and we get food and make a sandwich, or we go to the bathroom. And it was so jarring to see that in the theater that I was like, oh, we might benefit from intermissions because everyone's so restless. They're not able to sit and focus.
My daughter does. She always finds out how long the movie is, and if it's like 2 hours, she gets stressed out. She's like, I can't do it.
Anything over 2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll watch multiple episodes of a television show though, which is the same thing. But at least I know it's coming to a halt at some point.
Well, people used to go.
But it does have intermissions.
The TV show,
yeah.
Unless you ponied up and paid for the free stream, which is an option. Shannon, you guys should look into that. No commercials. It's pretty great.
Oh, but I mean, like, even if you are like, okay, so like, I just watched the entirety of Never Have I Ever, and like I knew they were only 30 minutes, right? So like, at the end of each 30 minutes, I like did stuff, and then I came back to it.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, so it is kind of like having mini intermissions.
Totally.
By the way, we have a question in the chat for Brian.
Okay, let's hear
the
it.
question is from Philly Part 2. People of Earth was an incredibly underrated show. What was your experience like working with Whitesnake and that really funny cast? That'd be funny if you were like, it was awful.
I hated every second of it.
Remember that missile that launched earlier? I wish I could use it against all those.
That's going.
That was one of the. Yeah, that was a great experience. I loved everyone on that show. I loved being in Toronto. I was there. I was only there when it was not cold, so I got sort of the best version of Toronto. It was awesome. I knew Wyatt from here in LA. Some previous, like from our affiliation with the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater and some other friends. And everybody else was new to me. Oh, actually, Joy Devine Randolph, we had worked on Selfie together. So I met her doing that. But it was great. It was really great. And then we did 2 seasons and we were all geared up to do a 3rd season. And they had the writers, again, great treatment of the writers. They had the writers write an entire season. And on the very last day, when they were, and I'm not exaggerating, this is from one of the writers, when they were having a celebratory cake, saying, we did it. We did it. And the other thing is, like, this season, they're like, Brian, this season is basically about your character. Like, we're just we're like doing a ton of stuff with you. I was like, yes, thank you, God. They came in and they're like, hey guys, you knocked it out of the park. You wrote a great season. Just letting you know, we're probably not going to shoot it, but you should feel really good about what you guys created.
I love that.
Stop it.
Oh my God.
It was so crazy. It was that thing of like TBS was just kind of like, we're rebranding. Oh wait, there's a new head of our industry. Okay, we don't know what we are.
Yep. Everything got axed. Yeah.
Anytime you hear a regime change, you're like, oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
So anyway,
that's terrible.
It was pretty terrible. It was really a bummer. And it's funny, like I've done this long enough and had things, that thing you just manage your expectations to the point where like, I'm happy, but I'm not going to acknowledge that I'm happy or I'm excited. That was the thing where I was like, it's fine.
Jinx this.
I don't mind. And then I kind of went into like
that's really a thing. Like, it's so funny because, I've gotten to the point in my career where, I've managed expectations so much where when bad things happen, it does not really faze me. I'll have maybe like 2 hours of being disappointed, and it's like, okay, on to the next thing, which is like awesome. It's so amazing. It's so protective. However, it's also it's also true for the other side, the flip side, where it's like when good things happen and I get gigs and whatever, it's like, okay, cool. Like it's just like no joy. Just great.
I know.
Yeah,
the very first thing I ever got was a Snickers commercial, and I shot it. And I was so excited. And I was telling everybody, I was like, oh my God, I got this Snickers commercial. I mean, I've been doing like little bits and stuff, but this is like the first like paychecky kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I didn't understand that they might not use me because they were shooting a bunch of different actors. Like,
stuff.
They just didn't do my bit. So I told all my family and friends, like, watch for this commercial. And then I was like, wait, but they paid me and I did a day. And it's like, nope, you don't get the residuals or anything.
Wait, so you were cut out of it, or they just didn't air the commercial?
I was cut out of it. The bit that I did, like, because it was just like a cast of characters kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I just had no understanding of that. Like, I just didn't understand.
Totally.
But you hired me. Why would you not?
Yeah.
Like, all right, shut up.
Yeah.
I know people who went. This happened to my friend recently. They went to set and were there, for 9-10 hours, and then got to the end of the day and like just wasn't used.
Yeah.
They still got paid, but yeah, same thing where it's like, they didn't get to do it, they didn't get the residuals.
Yeah.
Anyone who's watching this who's curious about joining this exciting, like, romantic entertainment industry, it's fraught with stability and sort of like it's like a system you can figure out very simply, and it always makes sense. People are who 100%. They say they are.
Super consistent, super stable.
You can trust
makes you feel real good about yourself all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we all just came here to gloat about it. That's why we're here on it.
We're here to inspire. We're here to inspire.
I feel like that always happens with commercials specifically. Like, you can never celebrate being on a commercial until you see yourself like on the commercial. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, totally.
Even when it's like there's a celebrity involved. My first commercial was a Tide campaign with Betty White, and I had really long hair at the time. And I was much tanner because I just moved from Texas. So I was like darker. And so it was like a Jersey Shore parody. So they like gave me like really like I added a fake tan to my tan, and I had all these like fake nails, and they straightened my hair, and it was really fun. And then they just never aired it ever. And I was like,
really?
It was so funny, and Betty White was so funny in it.
Man.
I just like, I couldn't believe that they just can opt to not air the thing,
That's crazy.
It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
how do they have so
best
much money that they can
you got
do that?
to work with her, though.
She was amazing. Yeah, but it was such. Do you know, Brian? Do you know Jake Szymanski?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know Jake? Have you guys crossed circles?
Yeah. I used to do a bunch of Funny or Die. I know him from doing stuff there.
Have you seen Jury Duty?
They're
killing it.
Yeah.
Love Jury
Game
Duty.
over, but hey,
Rocket.
Look, this one's going to Russia. And now Russia and North Korea are going to start, right? Is that the plan that we're working on?
That's how it works. Yeah.
Or this is being launched at the AMP.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
That is who it's being launched to
Netflix.
No, we're on the side of AMPTP. We're helping them with the protesters right now.
Really? I'm getting off it right now.
Close his laptop screen.
Bye.
Oh, you guys didn't know? This is an anti-labor stream.
Wow.
Wow.
So many of those.
This took a turn.
Surprising. So
it's like
surprising.
the donations all of a sudden start rolling in. You're like, oh crap.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Finally.
Do you guys know? Have you heard anything? Speaking of, maybe I should have asked off the air, but do you know anything about Hank and if he's going to be lucky?
And if he's going to be lucky.
Still waiting.
Yeah, still waiting. I had lunch with Mireille Enos, who plays Lily on the show yesterday, and Olivia Scott Welch, who plays Julie on the show. We had lunch yesterday, and nobody knows a thing.
That sounds
that's really all I got. Yeah, I was hoping that we would find out before the strike, but
I think that's a massive part of like whether. I mean, also now that there's the SAG strike, they're probably just like, I mean, how can we decide?
Right.
How can we possibly decide?
Right.
So it sounds like the cast of Lucky Hank is going to be featured on Twitch from now on, huh?
Welcome to the new Lucky Hank.
The new streamlined Lucky Hank. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Wow, Sarah and Shannon, you guys are so fucking good in that series. It's you should be really, really proud. It is really, you all kill
This one is so freaking funny on the show. That's you, Shannon. I'm pointing at you.
Right back at you. You're the funniest one.
There you go.
Nice.
I thought they did a good job. I thought they did a good job, like, escalating this, because everybody's like, well, what's this show? Seems kind of like it's just about a small town writers thing, or college. And I was like, no, it's about people. It's about their experience and stuff. And I thought they did a really good job of everything kind of slowly building up.
Yeah. I thought the stuff with his dad turned out so great. And we were there for the faculty stuff. Like, we didn't get to see any of those scenes while they were doing it. But man, I thought the stuff between him and his parents was really
so good.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot to mine. I hope that we get a second season. I feel like there's so much more that we can do and explore.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Sarah and I have some great ideas.
I keep hitting my head on my bookshelf.
I know you guys have classier backgrounds for Zooms.
Do you see this?
It's more dangerous.
I never sit in this chair. But it was the sun looks the best for this Zoom thing. So every time I go back, every time one of you guys makes me laugh, I kind of come back and then hit my head.
Yeah, you got blood coming all down the back.
All
down.
down.
I didn't want to tell you, but you may want to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Nah, there's just a lot of.
Can I get a couple of donations down below from the hospital bills? Thank you.
Donate.
Yeah.
Sarah needs to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Okay. Oh wait. Okay. So I'm here. Grandpa is just now learning how to go over and look at the things. Carl Jim says now I become Death Destroyer of Tetris blocks. That's what we got.
Oh well, because of.
Because of you. Because.
We've taught everyone how to play Tetris, and now they can donate.
Instruction.
Okay, so we have time for one more idea. So, all right. So during this round, Sarah and Brian are going to pitch a television show to a fake executive, me,
played by you,
while they don't pay attention, like real life, and in the amount of time that I play this game. So all we need.
You were playing this game for a really long time.
I know. I know. We can go into
I'm going into season 2 and 3 arcs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to there's character development that needs to be pitched. All right. So we just need we need a suggestion. I'm not sure that anyone's still watching. So Jolie, can you
we're gaining viewers.
Oh, look at us go.
Guys,
all right,
guys,
so we need
use that chat.
Of
pitch
I don't know.
that
What do you guys
show.
have a suggestion of? Pitch that show.
Pitch that
show. What do you guys want? What would help you?
Oh, I mean, this is how I pitch shows normally. I don't come in with an idea. I walk into the. I pitch a lot of shows.
So you don't need a suggestion.
And parking. So I just use what's there. You know what I mean?
Great.
So, yeah.
All right.
None of them is sold. I don't understand.
Weird. Yeah.
I mean, all right. So our plan is now to pitch a show that after the strike is over, we are going to. Oh no! Pause. It's going to sell. After the strike is over. So, all right.
Great.
So all right. Are you guys ready?
So you're like the head of Hulu.
Sure.
And do they give us? Do they give us the title of the show, and then we come up with?
We can have them give. Yes, Jolie, give the title of the show.
Give us title.
Is anyone? I don't think anyone's
give us title.
Keep
All
those
right.
I don't
titles
have the.
short.
I don't
I
have
heard
the
this is
other.
exactly how they do it on Sunday Night Football.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it. 100%.
Oh,
All
am I
right, fine.
Hold on, let me
No,
pull it up.
Noah's good. So, Jolie, can you give them the title?
Yeah, of
All right.
course. The
Put it.
title of the show that I'm interested in watching is
She's literally
vegetable
looking at
broth. Vegetable broth on Main Street.
Great.
Oh, cool.
Vegetable broth.
Oh wait!
Oh.
We got a real one. Gilligan's Island.
No, that's great. No, that's
Gilligan's
way more
Island
interesting.
2015. Oh,
2050.
Which one? Which one are we going? Because we can meld them
Oh no,
together.
I like the vegetable one.
Okay.
Okay, vegetable broth.
Vegetable broth on Main Street. Okay, so you know that right now the bear is very popular.
Yes.
People are like, and I think there's a lot of interest in sort of just like restaurant culture and stuff. And so Sarah and I were talking about this. What one area of that that's overlooked is veganism.
Veganism and soup specifically.
And soup, yeah. Because soup is it feels like soup is. It has the potential to become like the next sort of like coffee of our times.
Yes.
Because you remember like years ago you couldn't have like 1,000 coffee shops in every corner. Just imagine a future where there's thousands of like soup places all over the place. Like you can get soup in a second. So vegetable broth on Main Street is just that.
It's a workplace comedy about this brother-sister duo who open up a to-go fast food vegetable broth place.
Right, and so they're two polar opposites. The brother is played by me, and there's oddly in this family there's like a 20+ year gap between them. So that's right for a bunch of comedy right there. And Sarah has her own experience with it.
The sister, right? The sister's Zendaya, going to be played by Zendaya, and
I thought we were.
It's not me. I don't want to.
You're contractually on.
You are,
but I don't know if it's going to come back. What? I'm playing myself. I'm playing the.
You're the brother.
I'm the brother.
You're the brother.
Okay, well, Zendaya, if she's available, we'd love to work with her.
She's is the sister, and if not, then I guess I'll play the sister.
She could, or maybe she could play like a best friend or something. Anyway, they're polar opposites. The brother he wants to do a fast food sort of like unhealthy, just like he's in it to win it kind of money grubber.
Yeah, he's ambitious.
Very ambitious, and she has like some real ethics.
Went to culinary school. She's the one who went to culinary school. You know, this is really important to her. You know, she wants to do the whole farm to table situation. She wants this to be healthy and organic, and she doesn't want to cut corners, and he's about cutting corners, and that's kind of where their tension lies.
And also they are literally on Main Street, so they're in small town America.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and here's the mock-up real fast.
Great.
Just so you know, involved.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah, so it's picture like a Midwest kind of thing. So it's like selling soup, and then vegetarian soup to this kind of crowd is going to be very, very difficult. Therein is the comedy.
Because just imagine like the type of clientele that you would get at this place. I mean, people are not going to be happy because they're actually replacing like a beloved diner. So people are going to be pissed, you know, that.
And I know you're thinking that everything we're saying is basically the bear put into a vegetable soup scenario, but it's not, because they're different characters. It's a brother and a sister.
Nobody dies of suicide, and
it's not heavy. It doesn't get into sort of like addiction and program stuff. It's
we
light.
Don't like that.
No.
And soup is sexy.
We don't want that Hulu.
I don't know if anybody has TikTok, but soup is pretty hot right now. It's pretty sexy. You can slurp it. You can eat it cold. You can eat it hot, which they'll have. But we'll have varieties there. She's going to introduce the town to gazpacho.
here's the interesting thing.
Right.
We're also thinking, because you don't want to be limited to just a TV show. You want to do some merchandise. So we are working with some chefs who have their own soups that they would like to get to market. So we're thinking that these would be integral to the storyline, and then we can actually sell them.
Yes.
And make some money off this. I mean, not this. It's not about money.
It is all about the branding. But it is about the branding.
It's about the branding, but it's not about the money that the branding brings. The branding is more important because the branding is the modern ethos, if you will. I mean, branding sounds trashy to me. Oh, so in the shows.
So in conclusion, Zendaya, soup is sexy. Sexy pink soup. Brother sister dynamic duo. Midwest
small
charm.
Town. Fish out of water, trying to make it, trying to
make it. Yeah. Lots of dreams.
Branding.
Everybody loves food. And Gordon Ramsay's an EP.
Right.
Oh, then yes. So.
Oh, cool. Oh, great.
We should have just said that. We should have said that at the beginning.
We should have said that.
Yeah, probably. But that's all right. We'll put it. If you put Gordon Ramsay in it, it sells immediately.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you remember what we said? Did you hear what we said?
No, but we recorded it. So guess what?
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Good.
We'll
this is
we'll
just
be
like
able to play it back for the Hulu. Yeah. This is your practice pitch, and I think it went really well.
All right, great.
Thank you.
Yeah, so thank you for playing pitch while Tetrising.
Vegetable.
And no one steals this idea. No one. This is copyrighted.
Yep.
That was excellent. You guys are the best. Great, so we're nearing the end of our stream. This was very fun.
Do you guys, real quick, before we go,
that?
do you want to learn how to play Minesweeper?
Who'd you send
So
that
again?
Want to
rocket
learn how to... Wait, what?
Who'd you send that third rocket to?
Oh, I didn't get a rocket that time.
She was so distracted by our
I was really excited about your
pitch. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was really jazzed.
Oh, here's a side question. If you are
yes.
defrosting chicken in water, if you're like brining it, is it unsafe to leave it on the counter for 2 hours?
How frozen was it?
It was pretty frozen. It wasn't like super frozen, but pretty frozen.
I think you're
okay.
Yeah.
All right. It's just my daughter and I. It doesn't matter. We'll be fine.
Yeah, no, you'll be fine.
Let me just do this.
It'll be fine.
What are you
last time I saw
What are you gonna make?
he was talking about it. I'm just gonna chicken breast, put it in some rice, put some kale in it. I don't have it in me to. We're just doing a bowl.
Great. Love a good bowl.
It's just a goddamn bowl. I mean, this is the pitch. It's a guy who makes bowls. Who cares? Nobody's watching TV anymore.
God. That should have been vegetable broth on Main Street.
Yeah,
that's the real show.
Oh God.
Spinoff.
All right. Yeah, spinoff. Peacock.
It's going on Peacock.
Go Peacock.
All right.
All right, wrap us up, I guess. I interrupted your wrap up. I'm so sorry. I just had a botulism.
Oh, no, you're fine. While we're wrapping up, Jolie's going to play Minesweeper for us. Do you guys have any, what can everyone see you in right now? Where can they go watch your stuff? Besides everywhere. Yes, watch Lucky Hank. Please watch
watch
you
Lucky
can
Hank.
watch the three of us in Lucky Hank, and if you do, our numbers will go up, and maybe we'll get a season 2.
Whoa. This isn't working.
Is that how Minesweeper works?
I've been playing it wrong this whole time.
This whole time. I should have just gone on to my cart.
You know what? I don't feel like fixing this. So
Great.
We're done.
That's fair.
All right. Well, that was Minesweeper. Yes, you should watch everyone in Lucky Hank. It is. Please watch us.
It's so good.
Please clap. Please
clap. Every time I put please watch, please come.
Yep.
I always think of I think of that every single time for the rest of my life. I'm going to think of Jen.
Yeah.
Please clap.
Me too. Yeah.
Watch Lucky Hank.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Watch
please
Lucky
clap.
Hank. What else? Oh, please clap. What? Oh, yes. Please donate. There, you can still donate even when you're not watching Tetris.
Oh, cool.
To the lovely people of.
Where's the donation link? Is it?
Well, right now it's in the chat. But you can also, I believe it will be on. You can watch this later if you just go to my channel. I think Jolie's going to explain it to me later.
Yeah.
And I think there will be a button, and that you can donate from there.
Go ahead.
Allegedly. Yeah. Watch, support people making stuff, because that's really how we're gonna win.
Yeah. Or just support anyone you know who's on strike in any field, any industry. Support them, because I feel like the billionaires are ravaging, and I don't like the world they're building for us to proceed into. So let's do it.
Nope.
Please.
Yep.
I'm on Instagram at @TheBrianHuskey and on Twitter. No, I'm not on Twitter anymore. Fuck that guy. I'm not. I'm still on there, but I'm gonna get off. I hate that piece of shit.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
I'm also on Instagram. What is my Instagram handle? It's Sara Amini, because I wanted Sara Amini, and some dentist named Sara Amini has it, so Sara Amini. Yeah.
But
Bummer.
you're like a famous person. Can't you just like tell the dentist to go away?
She's a famous dentist.
Is she like
dentist?
Her brand sounds really strong.
She's a famous dentist. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. I haven't lost sleep
next week.
Come back next week. We're gonna play more Tetris.
Man.
We're gonna have we're gonna keep trying to get people to give people money.
Wait, are you gonna try? Are you gonna keep a track? You have to keep a track of your high score as this goes on.
Oh,
what was your high
that's
score?
great.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll put it on screen next week. Yeah.
Yeah. It was 200 and change. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, do that. You got it.
Wait, if I end it, you'll see. Oh, there we go.
What is it?
Where is it?
234.96. Oh God, that was fast.
Awesome.
Yeah, big rocket. Sorry, South Korea. Sorry, Korea. Anywho's it's. Well, thank you so much for being here. It was so nice to see your faces.
Thanks for doing this. It's good to see you too, everybody.
All right,
so
everybody,
have fun picketing.
Don't you have like a theme song that you end on?
It's just a
I think it's just that bop that we heard earlier.
Yes, that weird sort of like quick shopping music.
Yeah, we'll raise it.
Oh! There we go.
Oh,
we're back.
We're
not streaming.
Okay, good. Nice.
Thank you both so much for doing this. I'm sorry.
Wait, hold on. Let me kill this fucking music. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, there we
just
go.
Like temp music from it, just like
da, da, da.
Vague upbeat music going someone.
Yeah.
That
was fun. That was great.
Thank you so much for doing it.
Yeah. Let me know who's doing it next week. Yeah.
Next week is Patrick Conroy is doing it. And Sasha Stewart, who was a writer. She was a writer on the Nightly Show, but I don't know what she is writing on now. But nothing.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
she's doing it next week. Yeah, she's great.
Cool.
Nice. It should be fun. And I don't know. I think Nancy and Suzanne are doing it.
Yes.
In like 3 weeks, and they are so funny because they truly know literally nothing. And, it's so funny because they're like, do we have to know anything about anything? And I was like, you do not. And they're like, great. So they're just going to talk for an hour, and I can't wait.
Funny.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be hilarious.
Sorry,
I'll be definitely
strap
tuning
in,
into that
Jolie.
one.
It's going to be worse than that.
Oh, no,
I'll be better prepped next week. This week was like, I just have 8 billion things happening all at once, and they just keep getting added. So, but next week we'll have time to now everything's built. So I'm gonna get rid of this fucking tech person thing.
Yeah, you should get rid of your anonymity bar across.
I really love having it though. It felt very safe. So
I love that.
Very safe.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna go make a bland dinner for my daughter. So.
Bye.
Bye. Oh wait, real fast. Sarah, I'm in a class with Olivia. Is it Olivia? Or know someone I'm doing? Is that it? She's doing like a BGB drop-in class.
Wait, but Olivia from the show?
No, a different. Or there's someone who knows you. Oh no, maybe her name's not Olivia. Do you know someone who's taking classes at BGB Studios?
No, I mean,
they mentioned. I thought it was Olivia.
Who has taken?
Is taking. She's doing like a little weekly drop-in thing.
No.
Anyway, they name dropped you.
I'm sure. Are you teaching there? Or are you taking class there?
Just doing something to keep.
Yeah.
Keep.
I wonder who it is. Well, tell me who it is when you find out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's someone.
Do you like the class? My partner is potentially looking for some acting classes.
I do. It got a little, not therapy-ish, but it got a little sort of like